Beth travels to Hong Kong for a business trip. On her way back home, she stops in Chicago for a short break before returning. When she finally arrives home, she meets her husband, Mitch, and her younger brother. Clark is her former husband's son. Suddenly, Beth becomes ill. The next day, she starts having seizures, and Mitch rushes her to the hospital, where she dies. Doctors are unable to diagnose her disease. Soon, people around the world begin falling sick with similar symptoms. When Mitch returns home, he discovers that Clark has also died. He calls emergency services, and authorities place him in quarantine. As the days pass, the death toll rises globally. News reports reveal the outbreak of a new and deadly disease. At the same time, doctors from the CDC begin investigating the virus. Dr. Aaron is sent to a city to track the infection and meets Mitch. She asks about Beth's trip to Hong Kong and her stop in Chicago. Mitch realizes that Beth may have secretly met an old friend during her trip. Mitch is tested but shows no signs of infection, as he appears to have a strong immune system. He returns home to take care of his 16-year-old daughter, Jory, from his first marriage. Concerned for her safety, he isolates himself with her to prevent possible infection. Meanwhile, the virus spreads rapidly across the United States. Government authorities suspect it could be a bioweapon targeting developed countries and possibly linked to a terrorist organization. Dr. Aaron travels to Hong Kong to trace the origin of the virus. Research reveals that the virus is a combination of genetic material from bats and pigs. Scientists struggle to develop a vaccine as the virus destroys every cell it infects. Millions of people become infected, with a survival rate of only 25 to 30%. To control the spread, governments enforce strict quarantines in affected cities. Public places like airports, schools, and offices shut down, and people isolate themselves in fear. On the 29th day, CDC scientists finally develop a potential vaccine, but it has not yet been tested on humans. Dr. Elise, a researcher, takes a bold risk and injects herself with the vaccine. She then exposes herself to an infected person without protection. After several days, she shows no symptoms, proving the vaccine is effective. The success is announced worldwide. However, due to limited supply, the government introduces a lottery system to distribute vaccines based on birth dates. Over time, more people are vaccinated, and life slowly begins to return to normal. In the end, the origin of the virus is revealed. In Hong Kong, a bulldozer destroys a tree, disturbing bats living in it. The bats move to a banana tree and contaminate the fruit. One banana falls into a pig farm, where a pig eats it. The pig is later taken to a casino, where a chef handles it and then shakes Beth's hand without washing properly. This single moment triggers the global pandemic.